Hello, this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion for Monday, May the 17th. The daily devotions come from the publication called Reflecting God, which is published by the Church of the Nazarene and is published by the Foundry Publishing Company. Today we are looking at the book of Romans, chapter 14, and we will be reading verses 1 through 12. And the article accompanying our Bible verses this week is written by Darrell Keffer, who is from Three Rivers, Michigan, and he's retired district superintendent of the Wisconsin District Church of the Nazarene. Here is the word of the Lord. Accept the one whose faith is weak without quarreling over disputable matters. One person's faith allowing them to eat anything, but another whose faith is weak eats only vegetables. The one who eats everything must not treat with contempt the one who does not, and the one who does not eat everything must not judge the one who does, for God has accepted them. Who are you to judge someone else's servant? To their own master servants stand or fall, and they will stand, for the Lord is able to make them stand. One person considers one day more sacred than another. Another considers every day alike. Each of them should be fully convinced in their own mind. Whoever regards one day as special does so to the Lord. Whoever eats meat does so to the Lord, for they give thanks to God, and whoever abstains does so to the Lord and gives thanks to God. For none of us lives for ourselves alone, and none of us dies for ourselves alone. If we live for the Lord, and if we die for the Lord. So whether we live or die, we belong to the Lord. For this very reason, Christ died and returned to life so that he might be Lord of both the dead and the living. You, then, why do you judge your brother or sister? Or why do you treat them with contempt? For we all stand before God's judgment seat. It is written, "As surely as I live, says the Lord, every knee will bow before me, every tongue will acknowledge God." So then, each of us will give an account of ourselves to God. And this is the word of the Lord. The article written by Darrell Keffer is titled, "Really Good at Judging." I'm really good at it. You might call me an expert. I'm trying to shake it with God's help. When I see someone with tons of tattoos, ear or tongue piercings, a different language, sometimes a different color of skin, I just jump to a conclusion about who or what they are. It can even splash over into my judgment about them on a spiritual level. Is it any wonder that Paul's letter to Romans hit me hard? He writes, "Why do you judge your brother or sister? Or why do you treat them with contempt?" From verse 10. Judging is a form of pre-opinion based on deciding who you think a person is before you get to know the person. The truth is, I have never been in their shoes, but I act as if I know all about them. It is as if I am blind to the real person and I don't want to get to know them. Jesus taught us that if we judge people, then we don't make the effort to love them, care about them, or share our lives with them. Who in your neighborhood have you been judging? Today, attempt to find out about them and love them as Christ would. The hymn is "A Charge to Keep Have I" by Charles Wesley. Arm me with jealous care as in thy sight to live. And from the book of Psalms, chapter 103, verses 17 through 18, we read, But from everlasting to everlasting, the Lord's love is with those who fear him, and his righteousness with their children's children, and with those who keep his covenant and remember to obey his precepts. This is your daily devotion for Monday, May the 17th. Have a blessed day.